Here's the thing about playing Darksiders 2. It's going to remind you of many games you've played before. Like the original game, this fantasy action-adventure borrows from some of the best franchises in history. You'll instantly be reminded of Zelda when fighting bosses. God of War will definitely come to mind when chaining attacks against standard enemies. Navigating the world, including climbing over, around, and through obstacles, definitely feels like Uncharted. The fact that this game draws so heavily from iconic, memorable games is both a blessing and a curse. Any game that manages to call upon the likes of Zelda and Uncharted certainly is doing something right. Yet at the same time, Darksiders doesn't seem to explore any new territory. As it is, you're left with a game that controls well and has some addicting combat, but no game innovations that will blow your mind. The greatest potential for Darksiders 2 actually rests in its RPG elements. Every enemy drops some sort of reward, whether it's gold, armor, or a weapon. This sort of instant gratification fits the fast-paced action perfectly, in large part because THQ has crafted a system that allows you to instantly acquire or equip whatever you want. A quick heads-up display will also indicate whether the loot will benefit you, or if you're better off waiting for something better. Equipping armor will also change your character's physical appearance, giving you even more reason to spend brief amounts of time managing your arsenal. Like its predecessor, one of the strengths of this game is its overall art direction. Though it ultimately channels comic book superheroes, Darksiders 2 has an inventive, colorful aesthetic that is full of imaginative landscapes and epic bosses. However, the engine that developer Vigil has created isn't as capable as it should be. This isn't a bad-looking game by any means, but currently it doesn't quite stand alongside some of the more polished work we're used to seeing these days. Playing through the early moments of Darksiders 2 reveals several undeniable truths. It's a lot of fun to play, featuring crisp combat, great controls, fantastic music, and solid RPG elements that add a lot of depth. Yet many of these ideas are derived from other, better games, and the visuals aren't quite as impressive as they were a couple years back. On the whole, Darksiders 2 is shaping up to be a good game, but not one without a few flaws. We'll have our final verdict on the game when it comes out in August, so keep it locked on IGN.com.